Only on 7, the top federal prosecutor for the Eastern District of Michigan announcing she will be leaving her post before President-elect Trump takes office. Today, I sat down with Dawn Ison to look back at the last few years and discuss the issues she has tackled in her hometown. As you look back, what are you most proud of? Having spent 22 years working at the U.S. Attorney's Office, including 3 years as the leader of the office, Dawn Ison is reflecting back on a remarkable journey of public service.
As I look back and reflect, I am still so proud of the great talent, the smart people, the people who do the hard work, the heavy lifting in this office.
Among the goals she's achieved:
rebuilding community trust, restructuring our approach to violent crime, and reinvigorating our prosecution of civil rights cases and protecting civil rights.
Specifically with a focus on reducing violent crime, Ison went after small groups, committing the vast majority of the violence that victimized our communities. But she also proactively held countless peacenik events to build bridges and improve trust.
I wanted it to be a picnic with a purpose, and so that we were engaging with the community in a way, a non-enforcement way. I'm convinced that we can't always be there kicking in their doors, that we need to engage it with them and build trust with them.
Those efforts including a One Detroit and One Eastern District of Michigan violence reduction initiative, stressing
focus, balance, and fairness. We had Ceasefire Detroit. We brought faith-based leadership with Bishop Edgar Van. We bought the Michigan Department of Corrections because we wanted to focus on reentry.
A native Detroiter, she says combating terrorism and stopping corruption in government also were top priorities. What are you most proud of in terms of holding corrupt public officials accountable?
I'm very proud of how aggressive we have been in rooting out public corruption, because again, that's building public trust as well.
Looking back, she says protecting civil rights, including those of inmates with disabilities, and cracking down on pandemic-related schemes have also made a big difference.
We've just been very aggressive with that as well, and holding people accountable. And then when you hear what the people did with the money, designer purses and clothes and not even basic needs, then it really makes it just even more egregious.
In the community, I asked a Detroit pastor and the founder of the Arab American Civil Rights League for their takes as well.
And she made that plug-in with clergy and with grassroots activists, and did the One Detroit piece with all the different chains of command.
Being the first African-American Black female, she was impactful, Simon. Reached out to the community and wanted to hear from the community what their interests, what their concerns were.
As for resigning ahead of the incoming Trump administration, she says it comes down to the new president choosing his own U.S. attorney.
I was appointed by a Democratic president, but I was hired by a Republican U.S. attorney. It's nonpartisan and apolitical. We're just about doing the work.
Ison says she's still considering her future and her next steps, but she'll always be standing up for our community and serving in some capacity. Glenda?
And those peacenik efforts we saw, I mean, to have her be the glue of a community, too, and a beacon of law, incredible.
Incredible is the word, and she talked about a picnic with a purpose.
Yeah.
We saw numerous agencies coming together, job fairs, there were concerts, there was free food, so much positive energy, and she said that those peaceniks will continue.
Good. Community. That's what we need. Good to see her career. Thank you, Simon.
Yes.